What's up everyone, Tyler Medeiros here and welcome to TylerMedeirosTV. For those of you who are not subscribed, you can subscribe down below so you don't miss a video, and for those of you that are, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be getting into something really interesting. We're going to be investigating a place called Ghost Hill. Now, before we get into this video, if you're not following me on my social medias like Instagram and Twitter, you could go ahead and do that now. You can follow me on Instagram at @TheRealTylerMedeiros and on Twitter at TylerMedeiros. But yes, guys, like I said, we're going to be getting into investigating this location called Ghost Hill. Now, there is a lot of legends tied to this area and a lot of history. But just quickly, before we head out to the location, let me give you just a little bit of a background. Now, this place called Ghost Hill actually used to be a cemetery. But it said in the mid-1970s, a biker gang that was hanging out in the cemetery and just having some drinks decided to pick up all the tombstones and throw them into the middle of the street, causing them to shatter. Now, it's said that after that happened, the city decided to make one big tombstone on the side of the hill. Now, that's not the only thing to have been said to have happened at this location. Now, it is said that the street right in front of Ghost Hill is the scene of a father and son death that happened to get in a fatal car accident. It is said that the souls of this father and son still wander that road. Now, with that being said, another thing that people have said that they've experienced on this road is a purple light that they could see in the distance, warning them of a danger ahead. Another rumor is that a ghost car will chase you down this road. Ghost Hill has also been said to be haunted by a male teenager. Now, this last rumor is where things get really weird. People have said that when you're driving along the road, when you look out your window, you could see a face staring back at you, keeping up with your car. Another local legend is that in the 1940s, 4 girls were murdered in this area of Ghost Hill. And in this area, there's a little fenced-in section that is still said to be there today in memory of these 4 girls. So now that you guys know a little bit about this location, I'm really excited to head out and see what we get, if anything wants to communicate with us, or even if we see anything weird. But also, another thing that is said about this location, guys, is that headstone that is there in memory of all the people that were buried in that cemetery. It is said that sometimes you could see the stone lighting up in different colors. Also, another thing, we're going to be getting into a spirit box session while we're there, but we're going to be using a new device, which I'm really excited about. So I want to send a big shout out to Ghost Stop for sending us some really amazing equipment that we're going to be using for these last few days of October, and we're really excited about. But guys, let's head out to this location and see what we see or what wants to communicate with us. Alright guys, so we're here just parked in front of this gravestone that is said to be where Ghost Hill is most active, and it's right outside of this closed down cemetery, which you wouldn't even know was a cemetery ever because it's so overgrown. There's a whole bunch of trees and bushes and the fence is just completely torn down.
Well, and it's also right next to homes, so it almost looks like if you didn't see the tombstone and didn't know the history, you would either think that it was a family grave site, like associated with the homes around it, or you would think that it's private property, which it probably is in one way, shape, or form. But what I mean is you would think that it was the property of one of these homes, which I don't think is the case. Yeah, it just looks like an in-between little lot in between these houses that just has trees. But once you know the story, you know that it's not just a piece of land. It actually used to be a cemetery. So, alright guys, we're going to be getting into using this new spirit box and seeing if anything wants to communicate with us. I'm not sure if we're going to have anything come through because we only have this one gravestone here. And this is a very long road. I'm sure many things have happened in a lot of different areas on this road, but this is where everything is said to be happening for the most part.
So let's
Yeah.
get this spirit box on and let's see if something wants to communicate with us. Hello, my name is Tyler. This is Haley. And we want to know if you would like to communicate with us. We want to hear your story, if maybe anything happened here, and if you're stuck to this area.
We heard there's a father and a son around here.
You can use this device to manipulate it and communicate with us, and we'll be able to hear you.
Is there a little boy here?
Do you warn people of upcoming danger along this road?
Do you want us to leave?
Is there anyone who would like to communicate from this cemetery? We mean you no harm, we just want to hear your story. We just want to hear your story. We could hear you.
Sounded like they said what?
Yeah, like, what's that? We don't want to disrespect you. We're here with white light and positivity, and we just simply want to communicate with you. If you have anything to say, you could use this device to communicate with us.
It's like eerily quiet here. Either nothing's here right now, or whatever's here doesn't care to be spoken to. And just wants to
Or
be
they're
left
just
alone.
wandering the road.
It's possible too.
Can you see us here in front of the gravestone?
Are we in danger parked here?
Maybe that's how the father and son died. Maybe they were parked on the side, no one saw them, and they got hit.
So we're in danger here?
Said yes again, I feel.
Is it unsafe for us to be parked here? Should we move? Maybe, honestly, maybe they don't want us to communicate because if we make a connection, we might not move when it's getting dark. And this is
That's
a really
true.
dangerous
That's
location.
true.
Maybe he knows.
And they do warn you that something's coming.
Yeah. Maybe it's like we can't talk because we don't want them parked up here.
I just got chills.
Because I've had a really bad feeling since being parked here, and I keep hearing in my head, like I keep feeling we can't be here at dark because in order to film, we have to have our hazards off. And it's a hilly road that if someone's coming over it, they could hit us. Hearing in my head, like all you have to do is tell us, and we'll listen. It said yes.
Did it?
A woman.
Is this how you passed away, by being parked on the side of the road? Yeah.
Look, from what I've experienced from being here, I get the feeling that whatever spirit is here by choice. I don't feel like they're stuck. I don't feel like they're angry. I feel like they met a tragic fate at this location, and they have taken it upon themselves, or their self, depending on how many there is, to protect the road. And I think that's so beautiful. And I think that they have no purpose in talking with us because their purpose is to save people. So they don't care to do the whole, why are you here? It's just not. That's what I think anyway.
They're very set on their message, so everything other than their message they don't really want to spend time on.
Exactly.
But after hearing what had come through, I definitely believe that people have seen lights warning people of danger on this road, because that's exactly what they did through the spirit box. They warned us of danger, which, as it's going to be getting darker, will definitely be in a lot more danger being parked here on the side of the road.
Because we should probably explain it to you. We explained it for my video, but we didn't explain it for Tyler's. The road takes up majority of the road. You know how some roads, there's more of like a paved side, so you can comfortably park to the side and you feel safe on the side of the road? This is one of those locations where my tire is like right on the edge of the road, and the road actually has little hills all over it. So if somebody could be perhaps drinking and driving, or driving recklessly, comes flying over the hill and doesn't see us here, it could be dangerous if they were to lose control. So I initially had a weird feeling parking up here. You did too, and you never get weird like that. You were like, don't put us on too much of an angle. Like, he was kind of freaked out a little bit, and I think it's just that intuition that we have of this location and the sensing of the tragedies that have taken place on this dangerous road.
I agree, and I feel the connection with that feeling of you're on edge, kind of. I think it may have to do with the father and son. I really truly believe maybe that's how they passed away, was being in a situation like this. Maybe their car broke down, maybe the weather wasn't good, and they pulled over to the side of the road and something happened. So I think we're not going to hang around here any longer. We got the point, we got their warning, so I think let's get out of here.
I agree.
Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and close out today's video here. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you did, give it a nice big thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. I want to thank you guys so much for all the love support that you guys continuously give me. Make sure you're subscribed and you turn on post notifications so you don't miss it when I upload. There's a lot of amazing and interesting videos coming to the channel, so you guys will not want to miss it. But again guys, thank you so much for all the love, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.